Let's talk about one of the all-time greats in comedy and film, Buster Keaton. Born in 1895, he was practically raised on a stage. His parents were vaudeville performers, and by the time he was just 3 years old, he was already part of their act. They were called the Three Keatons, and their whole routine was built around slapstick, a lot of rough-and-tumble physical comedy that somehow never left Little Buster with a scratch. In fact, he got the nickname Buster after tumbling down a flight of stairs unharmed. The name stuck for life. What really made Buster stand out, and became his signature, was that deadpan expression. No matter how chaotic things got around him, he kept that completely blank face. It earned him a nickname, the Great Stone Face, and it worked perfectly with the kind of wild, physical gags he pulled off on screen. Keaton got into films in the late 1910s and started directing his own shorts soon after. In the 1920s, he hit his stride with a string of silent film classics like 1 Week, Sherlock Jr., The General, and The Cameraman. He didn't just act. He directed, edited, and often came up with the stunts and gags himself. And let me tell you, those stunts were no joke. In Steamboat Bill, Jr., he stood in just the right spot as a full-size building facade fell around him. If he'd been off by even a few inches, it could have killed him. Now, not everything was smooth sailing. In 1928, Keaton signed with MGM, which might have seemed like a big step up, but it actually took away his creative freedom. The studio didn't let him control his projects the way he had before, and things went downhill fast. He struggled through the transition into sound films, and his personal life took some hard hits, too. But Buster wasn't one to give up. By the 1940s, he had bounced back, taking on smaller roles in films and even showing up on television. New audiences started discovering his silent work all over again. He made appearances in Sunset Boulevard, Limelight, and even popped up in commercials and TV shows. In 1959, the Academy gave him an honorary award, recognizing his massive impact on film history. He kept working pretty much until the end of his life in 1966. Whether he was doing a cameo, consulting behind the scenes, or performing a quick gag on a talk show, Buster Keaton stayed in the spotlight in some way or another for over 6 decades. A true original, and one of the great geniuses of early cinema.